de tal palo, más vale tarde que nunca, etc. Right? So we are going to talk about others that are equivalent to Spanish. And let's see if you can catch the ones intended. Let's read this one. Let's start with Chris.
Bringing a knife to a gunfight. This saying implies being unprepared or mismatched for a
Okay, we need
situation.
pronunciation. How do you pronounce prepare in past?
Prepared.
Exactly. So negative,
Unprepared.
That's right. Good. Again, what does this saying imply?
This saying implies being unprepared or mismatched for a situation.
Perfect.
It suggests being at significant disadvantage compared to others who are better equipped.
Exactly. Equip, ends in P.
Equipped.
Perfect.
Or prepared for the task at hand.
Or what again? Preparing past?
For prepared for the task at
One
hand.
more time. So it suggests being at a significant disadvantage. Compared to who?
Compared to others who are better equipped or prepared for the task at hand.
Excellent.
It could imply feeling inadequate or ill-equipped compared to others who seem to have everything they need.
Perfect. Vocabulary questions.
Equipped.
Perfect.
Ill-equipped.
Equipped and equipped. Perfect. The word equip is similar to say it's a person who has enough tools to do a task is equipped. Enough tools and abilities to do a task. Let's say that you are an engineer and you need to code, but you don't have a computer. You are not equipped to do the job.
Okay.
Right? This is an adjective.
Good.
And you said ill-equipped, right? Ill-equipped, another adjective. And I need to check that one. Ill-equipped.
Ill-equipped.
Not having the necessary equipment or skills, which is exactly the same. So it's like unequipped. Interesting. Unprepared and not equipped. That's interesting, eh? I thought the negative was unequipped, but no, Spanglish. Does unequipped exist? Let me check. Let me check. Just a sec. Wow, it doesn't exist. No, it's only ill-equipped. Very interesting. So that's going to be our definition.
Got it.
Mhm. Which Mexican proverb, which Mexican saying is equivalent to this one?
I will say that pasa la guerra sin armas. Así.
Yes, very good.
Sin fusil, ¿no?
Sin fusil. Very
Eso.
good. Ujú. La guerra sin fusil. Good job. You know what's interesting? In some contexts, according to my research, you can actually use it in the context of tanta carne y yo chimuelo. Because technically that other word, I mean, in Spanish we use it for flirting or showing interest in a person, right? But technically we are saying that we don't have the equipment for so much. You know what I mean?
It sounds more like harassment, no?
Definitely. Like we use it in the context of harassment, yes,
Yeah.
definitely. But if you analyze the situation, we say chimuelo because the person is married.
Yeah.
And I cannot go after a girl because I am married, you know? So it's a similar situation.
Okay, yeah.
I have never thought about it, and I was thinking, and technically that's the meaning of the phrase. It's not actually, or the origins of the expression is not rude, or eventually the situation is definitely harassment, but that is the back story behind it. That was so interesting for me to analyze. Look at this. In Spanish, it says, over here. This is an expression that is used when a girl or a boy is out of our reach. This is an expression that we use when a girl or a boy is out of our reach. And the other one is pariendo chayotes, you know? I had never understood that word. In what context does your family tell you, estás pariendo chayotes?
When you are doing something really difficult, no? And you cannot
Exactly.
like complete it.
You cannot complete it, right? Because you don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
Similar case. You see, you don't have you're ill-equipped to do something. New expression. Another way to say this expression is over here. Look at this. Please read, Chris. Other ways to say this.
Other way to say this, I'm up at 3 without paddle.
New
I'll,
vocabulary, no?
yes. I'll dress up and nowhere go. Sorry. I'll dress up and nowhere to go.
Exactly. The second one is easier to understand, no?
Mm-hmm.
Let's check the other one. Creak and pedal are nouns. To understand this, we're going to use pictures. It's a creek. Sort of a river. You know, river versus stream versus creek. It's an extension of water. What's a paddle? This is a paddle. And we use it to move on the creek. So you are up in a creek
Okay.
without a paddle. You got it? Very
I think
similar
so,
to
but
this.
it's easiest the second one.
I'm dressed up, right?
Mm.
Well, yes. Technically, we are. You usually do that. You use the easiest one. You know, that's okay. That's all good. The one that you can memorize better, use it. Questions? That's all good. Let's check the next one. Help me, Isaac.
I've got too many irons in the fire.
Yes.
Do you want me to read the definition?
Yeah, so you can understand it better.
Okay. This saying suggests being overwhelmed, having too many tasks or responsibilities to handle effectively. Is it effectively?
Only 3 syllables.
Effect,
No, 4. Effectively.
effectively.
Mhm.
Effectively. It implies a situation where one is juggling multiple commitments simultaneously, leading to confusion or difficulty in managing them all. What is juggling? Juggling?
Yeah. Pronunciation.
Juggle. 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 Juggle.
Juggle. Very good.
Juggle.
Juggle.
Juggling.
Yes.
Juggling.
You finally read symbol. Hallelujah. Yes. Triumph. Juggle. This is to juggle.
Okay.
And he is juggling.
Juggling. Okay.
This is a verb. Okay. Good job. So one is juggling multiple commitments simultaneously. Commitments. I want you to imagine the situation with multiple commitments. It's because I don't want to sound so, how can I tell you? Imagine you have 2 boyfriends and 2 girlfriends. That's a commitment I'm trying to tell you. Juggling multiple commitments simultaneously. What is the context in Spanish? The proverb. No?
No, I don't know.
Really? Come on, when you say that you have you have a girlfriend, but the girlfriend meets your wife, or the opposite. Your wife meets your girlfriend. We say that a lot in Spanish, don't you? Or, okay, not necessarily romantic relationships. It can be also when you are talking about too much work. And then you have one project that you didn't finish, but the next project is coming too.
It could be, se me juntó el lavado con el planchado.
Let's go, Christian. Very good. Yes. That is the one. And it works for both work and also for disloyal relationships. Mhm. That's right.
That's a weird one.
Really?
I
You have
just
never heard
have
that?
here like se te juntó el ganado.
El ganado. Yes. That was our generation brought that. But that's more modern. That's more newer. Mhm. In the past, it was el lavado con el planchado. Understanding that I've got too many irons in the fire is because we are talking about, you know, this working of creating and making iron, you know, like the action of actually working with iron. Right? That's the reason it becomes difficult. If you have more than two, then it's very, very either both dangerous and difficult to handle. Both of them. That's the one. Other ways to say it. Help me, Isaac.
Other ways to say it, I'm in over my head. I'm in over my head. I'm spinning my wheels. I'm in a pickle, and I'm all tangled up. What's tangled? Tangled up.
Very good question. Tangled. Actually, if you are familiar with this Disney movie, Rapunzel,
Uh,
do you remember the title?
no.
Well, they were like her hair is very, very long, and it was usually like an easy way to get caught, like you cannot move. You know, when something is tangled, let's say, for example, tangled ropes, or your earphones when you put it on your pocket, they get all tangled.
Okay, yeah, I get it.
And now you need to untangle. This is a metaphor in English. It's very commonly used as a metaphor to whenever you are in trouble, whenever you are in difficult situations.
Okay.
That's the reason the movie is called Tangled.
Yes. Uh, I don't remember if I watched it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yes, maybe I did, but I don't like Disney movies.
Yeah, I imagine I was forced to see it too
Okay.
under my
Against my volunteer.
against my will,
My will? Okay.
against my will. All Disney movies I have seen them against my will.
Well, maybe only the part of the Marvels movies.
The what?
The Marvels, the section of Marvel, since it was acquired by Disney.
Uh
And that's the only section that I really
huh.
wanted
That you have
to
seen.
watch. Yes.
That's so sad. No, yes, yes, I am. I have a sister. Well, you have a sister too, Jessica. put Isaac to watch Disney movies.
Jesse, do you like
I
Disney's
don't
movies?
like neither.
Yes.
You don't like either?
we didn't watch them when we were kids.
And
Yes,
what?
but
Maybe
for
some of
example,
them.
I have never watched princess movies like
Never.
Ariel, just La Sirenita. I don't know how to say in English.
So what did you watch when you were younger?
Cenicienta, Barbie.
Ah, you watch Barbie. So
I
you
have
show
a lot of movies about Barbie.
yes. La princesa y la plebeya,
Yes.
Peritopia. Uh-huh. So you Isaac, you saw those Barbie movies, or what did Jesse force Isaac to watch those movies?
No, I think that I wanted to watch them.
To
I
watch them.
don't remember.
I wanted to watch them, but I don't
Yes.
remember. I remember I remember that we watched a lot of them, but I didn't uh, felt forced to do that.
Exactly. You were like happily watching.
Yeah,
Yeah, honestly, that's a true.
that's true cine.
Yeah, true. That's cinema. No, yes, I was also enjoying some of those movies because of my sister, of course. Most recently, as an adult, I try not to, but my sister loves them. So even though she's like, how old are you, Jesse?
27.
27? Yeah, my sister's 26, but she still watches Disney movies. You know, like, stop, you know. But no, it will never stop for me. Mhm. Anyway, Tangled. Tangled up. Mhm. Very popular tip. I'm in a pickle. This is super common. It's supposed to be an emoji. But I'm in a pickle is the one that is very, very popular. Got it?
Okay,
What is
Awesome.
the meaning pickle?
A pickle is interesting because technically only pickle is this no, this is pike. Ah, okay. This is a pickle. Pickle Rick. You know?
Okay.
Uh-huh. So when you are talking about for some reason pickle and problem are the same. I don't know why. Hashtag Americans, you know?
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Honestly, I have no idea what's the relation, but they use it and it's super popular, super common. Watch this.
Shakespeare. Break hoodwinked or in a pickle. If you have knitted your brows, made a
I found out I was in a pickle, but the point of the whole book is I ended up being that naive kid that had his heart broken.
Hurts, right? So we were financially in a pickle. Like it's that's in the book how we got there. We kind of hurt.
We were financially in a pickle. I like it, this one, because he's talking about money problems. We were financially in a pickle.
Kansas is in a pickle. The property tax thing that Steve just talked.
Mhm. There you have it. Got it? Questions?
No.
no,
Awesome. The last one. Yes.
I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you the the ropes.
The ropes.
And this proverb suggests that someone is going to teach an other person how to do something or give them guidance,
Yeah, very good. Guidance. Very good.
or navigating a particular situation. It im- im- implies, I'm not sure,
Implies,
im-
correct.
it implies a not really, wildness to help or educate someone
Okay,
about
one more
their
time. What does it imply?
implies uh, willingness
Willingness, much better. Which is a new word vocabulary, no?
implies the willingness to help or educate someone about the realities of a situation or task.
And I would add the realities of I would say violent. No, hard. No, of a situation difficult to believe or hard truths, especially when it's hard truths. This is difficult because the one that I'm showing you is like talking about confrontation. It's about confrontation. This purpose suggests that someone is going to teach another person how to do something or give them guidance. So it's going to teach another person how to do something violently. That's the only way I can think about.
Could it be aggressively?
Yeah, aggressively and violently are synonyms.
Yeah. I feel more. Uh, I feel that violent is more rude.
Well, no, it's not. It's not rude. It's tough, tougher.
Okay.
But it's really the same.
Okay.
In this case, what is the Spanish version? Do you know which one it is? Because the person is going to show the other person. Oh, by the way, the ropes are the exterior of a box ring. These are the ropes that surround the box ring. That's the reason it says, I'm going to show you the ropes. What's on your mind? No? Too difficult? Too violent. And this is probably difficult. Only very people with very traditional families know this. Okay, I'm gonna give them to you. Te voy a enseñar de qué lado masca la iguana. Have you heard that one before?
Mm, no,
Never.
I did. I am trying to remember, but no.
I know. This is like very traditional. Wait, what about Christian? Has your family ever said that?
Yes, I have, but I I have doubts with this description because the description tells that is the the action of teach is violently.
Mhm.
But in my context, I suppose that it's not always on this way, on the violently
Oh,
way.
I agree with you. Then we can say the word sometimes because precisely not always.
Mhm.
Uh-huh. I agree with you, eh? If somebody wants to show another person the ropes, the person is usually like in some of the cases I remember this expression is like in combat situations or in in confrontations, but also it's like hey, let me teach you about this difficult task in a casual way because it's difficult. So I agree with you, it's not
Mhm.
always violent. Mhm. That's the way. Other ways to say it: I'm gonna rough you up. Rough you up, which is again, do you remember, Isaac, you said rude? The word that
Yes.
you needed is rough, not rude.
Rock, rock. Okay.
Mhm. Exactly this one. Or the classic and simple, I'm gonna teach you a lesson. Easy way to say it.
I have another one in Spanish
Cool.
that maybe could fit more with the previous description, with
The
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 violence
one of the
description.
okay. What is it?
Es something that vamos a ver de qué cuero sale más correa o algo así.
Ah, um, ¿de qué lado? ¿De qué lado cojea? ¿Son la edad?
No, de qué cuero sale más correa.
¿De qué cuerdas salen más correas? ¿Really?
Cuero.
Cuero.
Ujú.
Oh, wow. That's a good one, eh? Let me check.
I am misunderstanding or
Mhm.
combining ideas.
You are correct. Lucian, let me write that in English. Let me write that in English. Says the old proverb, in reference to people who are in a competition or power struggle. Here it is. Used in reference to people who are in competition or power struggle. Mhm. That's the one. That was a very, very good one. I have never heard that one. Never, never. But I think it's classic on traditional families. There you have it. Any vocabulary question? Willingness. What is willingness?
I'm not sure. Is it when you are like available to help, or when you want to provide some support?
When you provide some support, or when you want to provide that
Mm-hmm.
support. Because it's not like only providing, it's actually that it needs to be
That you desire, you want.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Willing to help.
Willingness. That's the reason when you said against my will,
Okay, okay,
will and willingness are related.
okay.
Mhm. That's right. What is the meaning of imply?
Is similar to mean.
Mean very good. Mhm. Mean and imply are synonyms. Very nice. Mhm. And that's it. Ropes and rough, we know. No problem with it. Good job. I'm trying to find another one. And that's it. Usual proverbs you can read for you to get familiar with American culture. Let's read. Let me find, I have some other over here. This one is also necessary. This one is also necessary. And this one's over here. So let's read. Let's read these new ones. Help me with the first one. Let me make it bigger because if not, you're not gonna read. Number one, Chris.
Hitting the nail on the head.
Yep. Pronunciation.
Is
What is the name of? What is this?
hit.
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 ING.
Hitting.
Exactly. Again.
Hitting the nail on the head.
Good.
Business identifying the main issue or point accurately. Accurately.
Accurately. Good job. What is accurately?
Accurately. Being precise.
Being precise. Good job. So when you are identifying the main issue of something, you are hitting the nail on the head. What is a nail, you may ask?
The thing in our fingers.
That's one nail. In this case, it's a different nail. Oh, wait. Nail, head. This is a nail. So when you are...
This proverb has literal traduction.
Literal translation.
Literal translation.
Translation. Is not traduction. Yeah. But we don't say it in Spanish, do we?
I get it. Now seeing or now watching this picture, but yeah, I think it's not literal translation.
No, yes. If you say you are hitting the nail on the head, I mean, eliminate the head. No? In Spanish, that's true, eh? Estás dando el clavo. Ajá. That's a first very good association. Hitting the nail on the head. Just remember that in English, you need to include the head. This is the head of the nail.
Okay.
Good. Let's read the next one, but in a moment because Jessie is in the chat. Hello, Jess. Good night.
Hello, teacher. Good night. Good night, everyone. I will take attendance, please. It's here, Christian. Hello, Christian. Good night.
Hello, good night.
Thank you, Christian. Jessie, hello, Jessie. Good night.
Hello, good night.
Thank you, yes. And Isaac, hello, Isaac. Good night.
Hello, good night.
Thank you, Isaac. So, thank you, everyone. Have a good night and rest. See you tomorrow. Thank you, teacher. See you tomorrow.
Thank you, lady.
Bye. Thank you.
Next, Isaac.
Yes, playing devil's advocate. It means arguing a position or viewpoint that one does not necessarily agree with in order to provoke discussion or challenge assumptions.
That's difficult.
It means, no, is it?
Interesting.
This, for example, when you just want to see the word born and you are provoking, you are, how to say, like, disagree, but even you are not agree with your idea that you are supporting, even when you are not supporting the idea that you are supporting, when you disagree with the idea that you are supporting, no, but you just want to provoke a confrontation.
Sounds true. Yes. It's like literally you're trying to show the view, the point of view of the enemy, let's say. Exactly. Do you know what an advocate is?
No, really.
An advocate is a lawyer.
Okay.
So the devil's advocate, the devil is...
Okay, yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Literally. There's a movie with the name. Devil's advocate. I want a different picture, but yeah, you are talking about... this is a great photo. Look at the devil. That's exactly the point. Playing the devil's advocate. The last one. Go, Jesse.
Yes. I watch it. What?
Watching past?
Watch it.
Watching past?
Watch it.
Come on, watch doesn't end in T or D.
Watch.
Perfect.
Sorry. I watch, but never boils.
Correct.
This proverb implies that when you anxiously
Mm-hmm.
await something, it seems to take longer to happen. It's a metaphorical reminder to be patient. Pa- uh,
The
patient,
first pronunciation was correct. Excellent. Patient.
patient, and not focus in not focus to intently
Mm-hmm.
intently on the passage of time.
Perfect. Did you understand that?
Mm, yes, that you have to be patient when you are waiting for something that maybe you want a lot of.
Exactly. A lot.
A lot.
If you say a lot as a compliment, you don't need to say off.
Okay, a lot.
And you are correct. You are really, really, really wanting something. If you keep focusing on that, let's say that you are expecting a package from Shane. It takes 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but you are there in the door waiting for your package. Relax. A watched pot never boils. Does it make sense?
Yes, but I don't understand the pot never boils.
Oh, wait, a very good question. Exactly. A pot boiling.
Okay, boiling, yes. I remember.
Well, the pot is a container.
Okay. Okay, okay.
So if you put your water for your maruchan and you start observing that, you're gonna your time is going to be infinite. You know,
Yes.
or it will seem infinite. That's
Okay.
why a watched pot never boils. That's it, guys. We saw the three of them. We are going to continue learning the rest of them, and then I want you to please take this as a screenshot, and then I want you to tell me tomorrow a story that reminds you of any of these proverbs. A true story. Think about it.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to show you, I'm going to send you the thing on WhatsApp. Take it, check it, inspire yourself, and tomorrow you tell me your stories.
Okay.
We finished,
Thank
guys.
you,
Have a
sir.
wonderful night.
Thank you, sir. See you.
Thank you.
Later. Bye.